where their championship hopes finally disappeared last season. But the ovation for the two teams from a capacity crowd of 26,000 must make it seem like a home match for the Merseysiders. Two-thirds of Selhurst Park is of red persuasion. For many exiled Liverpool fans, one of the few chances they get of seeing their team in the flesh. But they won't see the ex-Wimbledon man Øyvind Leonardsen, nor his fellow internationals Fowler, Berger, Redknapp or Cavana. They're all injured. The German Karl-Heinz Riedler is paired up front with 17-year-old Michael Owen, and there's no place in the starting lineup for either Jason McAteer or John Barnes. In the last 7 seasons, Wimbledon have lost only one of 14 league matches against Liverpool. Perhaps that's why Joe Kinnear has gone for broke with 3 up front. His one major signing of the summer, Welsh international Kerry Hughes, is on the bench. And the temperature in the sun at pitch level is well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Referee Gary Willard of Worthing gets the season started here. Something an anniversary occasion. It's 20 years to the day since Wimbledon first kicked a ball in league football. And last season could be said to have been their most successful. 8th in the Premiership, 2 cup semi-finals. Liverpool have never been higher than 3rd since the Premiership started, which is amazing when you bear in mind that they were in the top 2 18 years out of 19 prior to that. Header on there was by Ardley, then it was Ekoku. This is Dean Holdsworth. Had a mixed season last time round, but has looked sharp pre-season. Sam Hernan, well known to us on the left, and there's one of his new Norwegian partners, Bjorn Rune Jelsten. Ownership of the club changing in the summer. And there's the break by Owen, and Riedler's up there as well. And it was beautifully taken away by the youngster. They're appealing, but nothing will be given apart from a goal kick. But this is the lad they've all been talking about. Michael Owen, only 17 years old, and a goal machine virtually since he first kicked a ball. He's gone clear there of Dean Blackwell and just missed his kick. But he scored here at the end of last season on his debut, and he was right in there again. Marcus Gale, Kimball, Holdsworth. Good chasing back by Robbie Earle, and Holdsworth saw an opening there. Forced a corner. Ardley's gone across to take it. Ekoku virtually on the line. Robbie Earle on the penalty spot. Vinnie Jones also forward. There's Gale! This now is Riedler for Liverpool. Owen being joined by McManaman in the centre. Now Bjørneby. Flags up for offside. Joe Kinnear, who's made such an impact as manager here at Wimbledon, been voted the manager of the year by his counterparts. Here's Holdsworth for Wimbledon, looking for Ekoku. That's a good early ball by Holdsworth. Ardley's coming in, but Bjørneby can release Owen here. Riedler to his right. Nobody else forward yet for Liverpool. Still Michael Owen. What good play by the 17-year-old. Well, you see talent like this at such a tender age, and you hope that nothing goes wrong, because this lad has a maturity well beyond his years. Taking on Chris Perry and going through him almost with the ball, and quite prepared then to shoot before Blackwell got the tackle in. Ekoku. Holdsworth. a tight one for Ince. But he'll get the free kick. It's Vinnie Jones with the trip. It put Ince in a very tight position, this pass, in the first place, but Jones certainly caught him. Here's Gale. Good tackle by Ince. Bab. Jones challenge. Bjornaby. Perry in tight on Riedler, then Ardley to Holsworth. Careless one by Ruddock, but this is Thomas. And again. Ince is well forward in this attack. This is Riedler, the German. Some of the money that's been bandied around, you would think that this man might be one of the bargains among the foreign signings. He scored twice in the European Cup final, don't forget, for Borussia Dortmund, Karl-Heinz Riedler. And he could well be a key figure for Liverpool this season. Well, that's Jones with the foot up on Ince. It's Jones' second offence. And here comes the first yellow card of the season at Selhurst Park. And would you believe it, it's Vinnie Jones. He doesn't appreciate it. I'm not sure that the officials will appreciate his reaction either. Here's a Koku. Earls in the centre waiting. This is Gale now. Ruddock was injured in the little tussle there by the goal line. Stretching out to try to stop Koku, he overstretched, it seems. What an unfortunate start to the season for Neil Ruddock. So many centre-backs at Liverpool, you've got to fight quite hard to win and keep your place. Mark Wright helping him off. And Steve Harkness will come on to replace him. And again the German. That was nicely done. And Owen comes near post, but a flying header by the man that started the move, and that shows a great deal about the quality of Karl-Heinz Riedler. He actually set this up in the first place and still got into a position to attempt the flying header. It's well played out on the right, Rob Jones involved. A very accurate ball with the side of the foot. And a no mean effort at all by the man who's spent part of his career playing alongside Jurgen Klinsmann. That was Ardley. Oh, and the flag has stayed down here for Wimbledon. Koku to Robbie Earl. And here's Bjornaby. Owen. Oh, well played again by Owen. That one caught Chris Perry. But it's still on for Liverpool with Michael Thomas. Oh, Owen goes in again. There's no holding, it seems. Side netting. Well, when you watch this lad in the absence of Robbie Fowler, you begin to realise that Liverpool could be on to a good goal-scoring ratio this season. It's completely fresh at the moment, the partnership up front, because of course Collymore has left. But with the thoughts of Fowler and Rush in mind, another natural goal scorer has been unearthed. As Mark Wright. score. Okoko in, Holdsworth, oh, there might have been a goal there. And Dean Holdsworth was lurking in a yard of space and couldn't get his header on the goal. Okoko feeding it in, and it was a good opportunity there. In fact, it might have been the best one Wimbledon have had. Show. But the whistle goes for half-time anyway. Cunningham's man-to-man job on McManaman has worked up to a point, but this is the threat. 17-year-old Michael Owen has given Wimbledon plenty to think about and can consider himself unlucky not to have put Liverpool ahead, but their menace has been met as always by Wimbledon's muscle, and at half-time there's no score. Well, you can't be any more unlucky than that. Neil Ruddock on crutches with the season only 25 minutes old when he was carried off with an injury to the right knee. Well, it was on this day last season that David Beckham scored from inside his own half for Manchester United. Today we're looking for the first goal as we start the second half. And indeed, something as spectacular would be most welcome. Oh, look at this. Owen gets away from Kimball. Riedler comes near post. McManaman is further over. That's Owen's cross, but it only goes to Vinnie Jones. Thomas, McManaman wants it played to the left. Wasn't early enough. But this might be a chance for him to get the ball eventually. Steve McManaman on that side, he has. Takes on Ardley. Björneby's outside him. To Rob Jones. Paul Ince is well forward here. McManaman goes into the gap for Liverpool. Oh, what a good opening. The best of the match, without a shadow of doubt. Steve McManaman did it all right in getting into this position. Rob Jones sets him up. He's thrown the defenders off the scent, but the shot was just too near Neil Sullivan. Okoko for Wimbledon, looking for Gale. Oh, found him by Rob Jones. Earl. Ardley. That's a good, strong run by the Wimbledon man. Neil Ardley taken out there, just 3 or 4 yards outside the penalty area, and Phil Babb is going to be cautioned for that. It's the second challenge, really, the one by Babb that brought him down. It's a booking. It's also a free kick to Wimbledon in a dangerous position. Now then, we've got Jones there with Gale. Oh, I did it, didn't he? A fantastic free kick by Marcus Gale. Brilliantly curled in. Well, they looked at this for a long time, but when the curler came, it went in off the underside of the bar. Wimbledon take the lead, 11 minutes into the second half. Somewhat against the run of play, it must be said. And here comes Phil Babb. Oh, it's well done! And it's gone inches wide of the post. Very unlucky. Phil Babb, who's anxious to atone for the tackle which really brought the Wimbledon goal, just gets in there ahead of Vinnie Jones, but look at that, agonisingly wide. Riedler and Owen make their runs now. This is Riedler. Blackwell came across, it's a corner to Liverpool. Well, no Björneby to take it from this side now, so the newcomer, Danny Murphy, has come across. Paul Ince and Phil Badd both in there. And Ince gets ahead to that, can he do so again? Or a foot maybe. Here's Rob Jones. And the overhead finds Ince again. And is it a penalty? Yes it is! Vinnie Jones looks at the referee, but the challenge has been deemed to be illegal. And the Wimbledon captain has conceded a penalty kick. Karl-Heinz Riedler getting into the danger area here. It was all a bit untidy, a bit clumsy, but Riedler went down and Liverpool have a penalty. Now then, young Owen and Murphy went towards the ball. In fact, Michael Owen at 17, is he going to take the responsibility here? If he is, it just goes to show that nothing daunts him. The goalkeeper can move on his line now, of course. It's in! Wow, what about this? 17 years old. Only just into the Premiership. And he takes a penalty as cool as you like in the corner to make it Wimbledon 1, Liverpool 1. And Michael Owen scores on the ground where he came on his debut last season, got a goal that night, and gets the one today that his performance deserves and that Liverpool so badly needed. Oh, look at this, it's Murphy, and he's right through for Liverpool. And what a debut that would have been for Danny Murphy. Absolutely clear, the flag stayed down here. Neil Sullivan takes credit for closing him down and making the save. But Liverpool could so easily have gone 2-1 up. Liverpool have got plenty of players back here, and he's on his own. Oh, he's gone through the lot and squared it here, and there's a chance for Ardley. And Wimbledon could so easily have snatched victory there. Quite what the Liverpool defenders were doing, there were plenty of them, and they allowed Andy Clark to go through here by himself. There are 2 red shirts there, there are 3 more just covering in the centre, but he gets round everybody. And Ardley came in from the far side, and it was fired across the goal rather than into the far side. And Wright's coming in there at the back. Goal kick. That was forward by Hughes. Riedler. Forward by Cunningham. Badd wants that to run, and it does. Well, it was a really good second half, and the points are shared on the opening day. Wimbledon, as ever, a difficult proposition for Liverpool, but what a day for Michael Owen. the penalty equaliser, and a sparkling performance up front in Fowler's absence, levelling the goal that Marcus Gale scored from the free kick, which will take some bettering in what promises to be such an exciting season. It starts here. Wimbledon 1, Liverpool 1.
Well, Joe, a match played in extraordinary conditions. First of all, you must be pleased with the way your players coped.
I was, very much so indeed, as you say, rightly so. I think it was 105 degrees out there, and most of the players were really dehydrated, but the commitment and effort was like phenomenal. And as you say, it was very difficult to play in these sort of conditions, but we stuck at it well. Scored a magnificent goal from Marcus Gale from a set play, and then just disappointed to give away a penalty like it was. But overall, to play Liverpool like they played as well, and they play a pass and possession game, and this sort of heat, it's difficult to try and get the ball back off them. But we worked extremely hard, and I'm delighted that we've come out with something.
Did it cause you any concern, the fact that you made so many chances in the first half, yet couldn't score?
Well, of course, I mean, that's, you create that many chances against them, and we got them there, and young Michael again got in great positions, and sometimes didn't take the easier option. But that's something he's got to pick up, and again, Karl-Heinz will help him with that. I think his experience will be invaluable. But you've got to make them chances count, and we didn't do that in the first half.
I must say, I was a bit surprised that the young man took the penalty. Was that planned at all?
Yeah, I said to him before the game, he said, "You take the penalties." And he said, "Yeah." And says, "That me forcing you, or you holding your hand and take them?" I'll take them, and that suits me.
And we got a penalty, and Danny Murphy seemed to think he was the penalty taker, so there was a bit of an argument there. I told him that I was the penalty taker, and the manager had asked me to be the penalty taker, so he let me have it.
You sent the keeper the wrong way, and it seemed as though you were looking for the second straight away almost.
Yeah, well, I was looking for the second. We were still one each, and 3 points was a must really, but we'll settle for one.
Now, the goal by Marcus Gale, already a candidate for goal of the month. What did you think of it?
Yeah, tremendous. We always like to get Marcus on balls. He's got a lovely quality left foot, and he's bent it round the wall well and in off the crossbar. So